I didn't know my neighbor was dead until the police found his body in my kitchen, and suddenly, everyone in town believed I was the killer. The worst part? Someone else had been inside my house that night, and they were still out there. The police lights painted my living room red and blue before I even knew he was dead. I stood barefoot on the cold wooden floor, staring at the officers moving through my house like strangers who owned it. One of them stepped around the overturned chair near the kitchen, his radio crackling with static. "Ma'am, please stay seated," a tall officer said gently. I nodded, though I hadn't moved. My name is Emily Carter, and until that night, nothing dangerous had ever happened on Willow Lane. That changed when my neighbor, Daniel Harper, was found dead in my kitchen. Daniel wasn't supposed to be there. That was the first thing I told Detective Morris. "He came over around 8, I said, my hands wrapped around a mug of tea I couldn't drink. "He said he needed to talk." "About what?" "He didn't say." Detective Morris was calm, the kind of calm that made me nervous. He watched me like I was a puzzle he intended to solve. And then, I went upstairs to get my phone charger. When I came back, my voice faltered. He was on the floor, dead, knife in his chest, blood spreading across my kitchen tiles. "You didn't hear anything?" Morris asked. "No." "You didn't see anyone?" "No." He wrote something in his notebook, too quickly, like he'd already decided. By midnight, they took me to the station, not as a witness, as a suspect. The room smelled like stale coffee and something metallic. "You and Daniel argued last week," Morris said. My stomach dropped. "How do you know that?" "We talked to people." Of course they did. Daniel and I argued about the fence between our properties. He said it was on his land. I said it wasn't. A stupid argument. Now it sounded like motive. "It was nothing," I said. "He was stabbed in your house." "I didn't do it." "You were alone." "Yes." He leaned back in his chair. "Convenient." They let me go the next morning, not because they believed me, because they didn't have enough proof. Yet. The moment I stepped into the sunlight, I felt it. Eyes on me. Willow Lane already knew. Mrs. Porter across the street pretended to check her mailbox. Tom Jenkins paused mid-lawnmower. The quiet neighborhood wasn't quiet anymore. It was watching, judging, waiting. I didn't sleep that night. Every creak of the house sounded like footsteps. Every shadow looked like a person. At 2 a.m., I went downstairs for water. That's when I noticed it. The back door, unlocked. I was sure I'd locked it. My heart began to pound. Someone had been inside. The police said it didn't matter. "You probably forgot," Morris said. I didn't forget. People do, but someone killed Daniel. And right now, he said carefully, all evidence points to you. 3 days later, I found the photo. It slipped out of Daniel's jacket pocket when the police returned his belongings. "I think this is yours," the officer said. It wasn't. It was a photograph of my house, taken from across the street at night, my bedroom window glowing. My blood ran cold. Why did Daniel have this? I flipped a photo over. A date was written on the back. 2 weeks ago. He'd been watching me. That night, I couldn't stop thinking. Daniel had come over to talk. About what? Maybe this. Maybe he wanted to explain, or confess, or warn me. The thought made my skin crawl. I needed answers, so I did something stupid. I went to Daniel's house. The door was locked, of course, but the back window wasn't. I hesitated, then climbed in. The air inside smelled stale, untouched since the murder. I turned on a lamp. Everything looked normal, too normal, until I saw the wall. Photos, dozens of them, all of me, walking to my car, getting groceries, sitting on my porch, my stomach twisted. Daniel had been stalking me for months. Then I noticed something else. One photo didn't belong. It wasn't me. It was Daniel, standing in his yard, talking to someone. The picture was blurry, but not blurry enough. I recognized the face. Tom Jenkins, my neighbor, the man with the lawnmower. My hands trembled. Tom had told police he barely knew Daniel, but here they were, talking, smiling, friends. Why lie? I didn't realize someone was behind me until the floor creaked. Looking for something? I turned. Tom stood in the doorway, smiling. My chest tightened. You scared me. I saw your car. His eyes moved to the photos. You shouldn't be here. I know Daniel was stalking me. Tom sighed, like a tired parent. Emily, you should have left this alone. My pulse raced. What do you mean? He stepped closer. I told Daniel to stop. The room felt smaller. What? He got obsessed. My mouth dried. You knew? Of course. His smile faded. But then he started talking. Talking about what? You. A chill ran through me. He said he was going to tell the police. My breath caught. Tell them what? Tom looked straight into my eyes. That I broke into your house. Everything went silent. You... what? I needed money. My knees weakened. So you took things. Small stuff. Jewelry. Cash. The unlocked door. The missing earrings. Things I thought I'd misplaced. He saw me one night, from his window. The world tilted. You killed him. He wasn't supposed to die. His voice sounded distant. He grabbed me. We struggled. Knife. Kitchen. Blood. Realization hit me like a wave. You followed him to my house. Tom nodded slowly. He went to talk to you. My heart pounded so hard it hurt. You waited. I couldn't let him talk. Fear surged through me. I backed toward the window. Tom noticed. Don't! But I was already moving. I climbed through the window and ran. I didn't stop until I reached the street. Lights came on in houses. Doors opened. People stared. I screamed, "Call the police!" Tom didn't follow. He didn't need to. He knew they'd believe him. They always had. Except this time. They found the photos, the stolen jewelry, the knife with his fingerprints. 2 months later, Detective Morris visited me. Tom confessed, he said. Relief washed through me. It's over? Yes. He paused. You were lucky. Lucky. That word lingered after he left, because sometimes, at night, I still wake up convinced someone is in the house, watching, waiting, and the quiet street of Willow Lane doesn't feel quiet anymore. Thanks for watching.